Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Survival Game News Weekly Roundup for the week of April 18th to April 24th. We have a number of games that came out with some news this week, some pretty exciting news, I would say, for some, as well as one little bit of news from a game that has been kind of quiet for a while. We finally got some footage, some in-game kind of development footage, as well as some hints about certain features that we can expect. So, we'll wait on that one, but pretty exciting all the same. So let's get right into this. Now first, on April 23rd, Bellwright had an anniversary update. It has been a year. Wow, time flies. And with the anniversary update, the devs kind of reflected on the path that the game has taken since, its release into early access till now. A lot of the changes that they have made, a lot of the mechanics and such that have been changed along the way. And they really wanted to kind of give their fans, the players, a lot of credit because they've been really listening to you guys, the players who have who actually been playing Bellwright, and wanted to thank you obviously for the support that you've shown for the game and the hope that they have for your continued support in the future. Now the game has changed significantly. I played it. I have been playing it since it first came out, and I'll be covering it pretty soon on this channel. So if you are interested about that game, be sure to subscribe and take a look. But with the anniversary update, they actually brought out some new features. Animal husbandry being one of the major ones, so now players can have chickens and cows and pigs in their settlements, and you can basically breed these and sell them to traders to earn some more coin. They've also brought out fishing, which has been a highly requested feature for some time that is now available, so go ahead, get your fish and all that. There's also now these kind of cool wandering merchants you can sometimes see like on the road or just traveling around that basically you can buy and sell certain goods for them. I actually ran into one when I was playing funny enough earlier today at the time of recording anyway, and I ran into one of these merchants and they have some interesting items for sale. So if you do see one kind of walking around, maybe go see what they've got in stock. Now they've also opened up sign-ups for their mod kit testing. So if you're interested in modding in Bellwright, maybe take a look at that and see what they have in store. Once Human also had an update, a 1.5.1 update, and it brought in like a few new features, one of them being a brand new bike. This is a bicycle that you can make in the vehicle garage after you unlock the vehicle garage mimetic, of course. And there's like these kind of like stunts, I guess, that you can like do with them. You can do solo stunts, you can like ride, full throttle into the air and do a bunch of spins and flips and all that good stuff. But you can apparently, and this is the funny part, you can also apparently do multiplayer stunts. So apparently you can now stack up to 5 passengers on the back of these bicycles and just do some crazy stuff with that. I like that in terms of just like everybody, stacking up, let's go somewhere. But hey, you know what? Throw in some flips and spins and stuff too. Basically chaotic goodness there. They've also brought in new construction block structures, so they have added half-size square foundations, ceilings, walls, roofs with shallower angles, lower stairs, and mirrored left-right stair variants, so just to kind of further help construction creativity. There's a new capybara bean item, apparently. So I guess the capybaras out there have like these mysterious jelly beans with a surprise inside them. So whether these capybara is tame or wild, they'll occasionally drop these beans when they're idle. So I guess take a look and see what the beans do. Have fun, I guess. There's also a new event called the Starfire Gala. This is basically a way for the devs to thank all of the players for sticking with them. The Starfire Gala is now launched, again at the time of recording here, and you can join to claim a wide range of rewards, including exclusive cosmetics, blueprints, star chrome, deviations, legendary mods, more, a bunch of cosmetics. And so yes, it's kind of like this event. It's going to run from April 24th to June 1st, so that's the time period to get these little goodies. And then the other kind of major thing that came with all this in this past week for Once Human is they had their mobile launch, which happened the 24th of April. So so now you can play once human on your phone if you would like. They even allowed cross-platform data syncing with the PC version. So if you are playing on the PC, you can actually keep playing on your phone. Now, most data will transfer from PC to the mobile, but if you are starting on a mobile, you might not be able to transfer that data to the PC. I don't know if they plan on changing that, but that's kind of how it is right now. So, that's kind of like a... If you know you want to play on the PC eventually, maybe start there and then go to mobile, because that seems to be a seamless problem, or seamless, no problems, whatever. Anyway, so the mobile launch, that is the kind of big thing there for them. Smalland Survive the Wilds on April 24th also had a pretty expansion update, really. So they had guilds and stables come out. So for guilds, players can now form guilds with other players and take basically your co-op experience to the next level. So guilds are server-centric, and they are saved with the game world. This also introduces server-wide player guilds, as well as shared encampments. So basically, members can share a tree encampment that stays active on the server as long as one guildmate is online. And encampment interaction, the building, the customizing, the reviving, that is all based on, like your role, basically. There's a brand new revive consumable that lets guild members bring each other back to life mid-adventure, which is very helpful. And they also brought in stables and companion summoning, which is always very nice. We love that. So companions can now be housed in 3 different types of stables, depending on their size. And then when you are at your encampment, you can summon companions for free or use a summoning pebble to bring them into the overlands. And if you did leave a companion behind, no problem there. There's this homecoming totem now that lets you call them back to your encampment. So that makes that whole process a lot nicer as well. There's also new northern encampments as well as new creature. So there's 2 new tree encampments that connect to the existing network, basically. You can talk to Bonidal to find and activate them. And there's also a brand new task that features the mysterious Rufus-bellied tit. I'm sure that's how you say that insect's name. It's a never-before-seen creature in Smalland. So if you're curious about that, you want to go kill it or tame it or whatever, it is out there waiting for you to find it. And then obviously there was a number of other quality of life updates as well, but pretty significant. Now, the real kind of crazy news, I guess, this week came from Subnautica 2. It has been a very long time since we've been able to hear anything about this kind of game. Well, they finally, on April 24th, released their first devlog, which they are calling kind of like the road to early access. And they gave a few details about what players can expect from this, like, real big, sequel to Subnautica, which is obviously a very beloved game. It's really exciting, this update here. So first of all, obviously, the big news is that they are going to be releasing into early access, and they plan on releasing that in later 2025. And the world, they gave a little bit about like what players can expect in regards to the world. So we're going to be sending, I guess, to like a new alien world. They're calling this project like their biggest and most ambitious yet. And then one of the kind of main things they dropped that I was pretty excited about was their co-op mode. So you're going to be able to play with at least one other player. I'm not quite sure what the cap will be on that, but at least one more player with Subnautica 2. So you're not going to be traveling the ocean and facing all of its creepy, scary dangers alone. Unless you want to. You totally can do that if you want to. That's totally fine too. But co-op mode coming with Subnautica 2. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. Lots of like little updates, I would say, from, well, not even little, a lot, honestly, a lot more quite big updates from a number of titles this week. Subnautica 2, just really excited to finally get some more information about that. I had a good time playing that first one, and Blow as well, so we'll have to see how that one, if we get more information, especially now that it's, like the road to early access, we're going to get some more information, I imagine, over the next few months here on that. So let me know which one of these is exciting, most exciting to you. Are you finally excited about some Subnautica 2 news? For me, for sure. But let me know in the comments. And I'll see you guys next week with another Survival Game News Weekly Roundup. Till then, keep surviving and keep thriving.